interesting guitar there, a Berketa. So
Yeah.
tell us a little bit about this guitar. I think a lot of people probably won't know the company, the brand,
Yeah,
what
well,
it is.
Berketa are a relatively new company. You can actually find out, they have a website, www.berketa, B-E-R-K-E-T-A, berketaguitars.com. You can see their full range of guitars. They make absolutely brilliant acoustic guitars, but I really love their electrics. And this particular one here is called Berketa Rockster. Now, it's probably about the second or third one they ever made. It's almost a prototype. In fact, the newer ones now are actually even more cutaway just here. It's very comfortable to play here anyway, but they're even more cutaway, and they're now available with EMG pickups as well. Now, another interesting thing about this guitar is the Shaler bridge on it. It has tremolo, but there's no strings going through the body. The tremolo, or the wang bar, whatever you'd like to call it, it's controlled by very small springs. They're only like this long, that long, and it's got a very soft touch. I'll give you. It's very good for. I do a lot of work where I like to just touch the tremolo arm with my little finger. And the guitar, because it's got a tremolo, it comes standard with Sperzel lock machine heads. And a carbon graphite nut. Now, carbon graphite nut breaks down a lot of on a lot of guitars using a bone nut or a plastic nut. You'll get a lot of string catch here in the nut. One way we used to alleviate that a long time ago, before carbon graphite nuts, was to get an old graphite pencil and just rub the pencil along there when you had the strings off, and put the strings on with the graphite powder in there, and that would lubricate the strings, and then the guitar wouldn't go out of tune as much when you use the arm. But that carbon graphite nuts combined with lock machine heads and a really good bridge, you just about eliminated all the tuning problems that you have with electric guitars. And nearly all the Berketa guitars have that sort of a tremolo unit. This particular guitar, Ray made this one up for me about 6 months ago, and I've been playing it live quite a bit. And it's got Damasio, what we call copies of the original old Gibson P90 soap bar pickups. They bite like hell. Especially the back one. It's a beautiful sound. It's sort of like a cross between a Les Paul and a Telecaster. It's got a really good edge on it. Of course, when you get into the middle position, both pickups, that's a setting that I used to play the tune Yakety Yaks. Now that setting, it sounds like a big-bodied Gretsch. It's got that beautiful big Gretsch sound, and on the front pickup, it's just got a fantastic mellow Gretsch sound. A lot of times when I'm playing this, or I hear live recordings of the band, the guitar sounds like a massive Gibson 335 or something like that, but it's just this little baby here. And as far as his timber goes, it's made wholly 100% within Australia, using Australian timber. It's got Queensland maple neck, and believe it or not, the body of this one is made out of mango, which is a really beautiful timber, very strong timber. And it's got I'm not sure what the top is. I think the top's maple as well, but I know the main body is mango, and it's one of the few things you can buy now that's completely handcrafted in Australia. And besides that, I've played just about all the top guitars that you can buy anywhere in the world, and this thing is just as good as any of them, if not better. because the guy that made it is only down the road in Canberra. He's not in some foreign country. And he's got no intentions of starting up a factory in China and marketing these for $195. They're not a cheap guitar, but then again, who likes cheap guitars? I think these are between $2,000 and $3,000, depending on what pickup configuration and everything you get. You should check them out. Like I said, you'll find them at www.berketaguitars.com. And Ray, the man himself, Ray Berketa, is a genius, an absolute genius. And it's well worth, you'll get a contact number, talk to him if you want to order a custom guitar or anything like that. He is absolutely brilliant. Can't say enough about the man.